afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, Master Propaganda, Hero Strike, Defender of the Fatherland. Off here to 1 vs 1 on Crossroads between the South. We got here Dave, aka Classy Dave, fighting here for America, freedom and democracy. Here taking on the role of the 5th Infantry Division, charged with holding line as Germans under the command of Luvnest fights forwards, ready to push the Allies back into the Meuse. Here fighting for the 2nd Panzer Division here with spare corps, fortifications and firestorm. Triple Infantry versus Tactical Support, Armour Company and Heavy Cavalry there for Dave with a munitions cache bulletin, grenades and infantry. Certainly a bit of an interesting setup there from both players. Some things that stand out a bit, but otherwise to an extent there are some very meta things that's going on as well. So double reaction start there for Dave. He does like them, allows to sort of more aggressively seize territory here in the early game. Follow up with some riflemen. Luvnest here going for full Grenadiers, Sturm Pioneers and some Kugelwagen. Also noting here Luvnest setting up for a bit of an early engagement here around the CoH point with some sandbags. Thinking ahead there with Luvnest, always good. Reaction continuing their southeastern march to secure as many vital resources they can here for the 5th Infantry as it braces itself for impact with the 2nd Panzer. Points there being secured in these. So note here, it looks like he's using the Kugelwagen to try and disrupt Dave here, same with the Sturm Pioneers around the centre. Whereas he's just using then the full screen to seize territory in the early game. In this case, also note, Luvnest is not rushing for the fuel. He's taking a very much more steady pace and he's overall securing every point with sandbags. So again, he can fight for a much more advantageous position should Dave push towards there. But again, so far, Dave has not even got the Sturm Pioneers what here just to ambush Dave. So Luvnest clearly got something planned here for Dave and he's clearly got a plan. It's just, I think Dave isn't quite playing along with Luvnest's plan, which of course is always an important thing to keep in mind, you know. Plans only work if your opponent plays along with them. That's also why, while I mostly don't agree with a lot of what the Americans had to say about warfare, Eisenhower, I think, had one very good point. Plans aren't very good. Planning, on the other hand, is really, really good. That is, the act of preparing the plans good because there's different eventualities, sets in for the realities, whereas the plans themselves just leave you too, how shall we say, well, static. Let's got Riflemen versus Sturm Pioneers shooting there. We got Riflemen pushing up here as well. In these, we've got Kugelwagen there versus the echelons. Forces are grabbing the points. So 2 full squad from Sturm Pioneers and Kugelwagen here grabbed here as well. Managed to get those moving now. Again, they got the fuel. In fact, he hasn't even connected it there. So that's not quite enough for Luvnest. Got a big reaction push here. Almost getting the Kugelwagen there. But Luvnest is able to salvage it in the time. And meanwhile, though, the Sturm Pioneers are having a much worse fate around the centre as they encounter a lot of angry riflemen and Dave's men do send the Sturm Pioneers running here with quite a bit of damage done. We got a 3rd full squad arriving there, and again, Luvnest hasn't quite got it secured. He could rush the Kugelwagen forwards here just to quickly hook up there. But it does mean that Luvnest is going to be behind Dave here in the fuel race, and that's going to be a bit of an edge there for Dave, who's now also bringing out a mortar here, the M1, of course now freshly nerfed, so it's not quite as impressive in some ways. Of course, still useful, just not overpoweringly so, which was sort of the issue. It'd rather render pack houses, for example, a bit pointless. But there you go, firing away, and of course also with smoke badges there, be able to shoot the fort across Dave's mind. Folks are fighting versus the Riflemen, pretty close engagement here. The Riflemen are low on health, so the folks might have a chance here. Close, but now the Riflemen might prevail. There we go. Down to just 2 men, the rest dead, and poor Ludwig, they're trying to escape. Oh, scheiße, the Americans. If I don't get away, they might try to liberate my pants. Anyways, folks, they're fighting with the echelons up north here. Sturm Pioneers got the Kugelwagen nicely fixed up. Truck on the way there for Luvnest. Riflemen moving about there. Poor Ludwig still trying to escape there. In the southeast there, folks are slowly moving towards Dave's fuel there. Mortify there, pressuring the folks into a quick retreat. And I imagine here Luvnest has there we go. Lay down some medical supplies, then they could go for the mechanized regiment. And then say go out for looks. But then again, this early on, it more likely indicates the battle group headquarters. He's just building this one because he doesn't want to have to wait maybe for something else. I mean, that means he can delay the medics, maybe go for an early flak half track or something else. But right here, Luvnest sort of early camping order has displayed again a bit of a flaw there. Again, the fuel has not been connected. Though, of course, he's now grabbing the eastern fuel here away from Dave. So it's sort of working out there, but still not the sort of fully tightest there in terms of the capturing order. We got the lightning out there for Dave. So he's basically going to go ahead with that. That's good. Mine M20s, 50 calibers, air half track. Certainly means that Dave will be well prepared sort of dealing with Luvnest infantry. But there you go, battle group headquarters. And again with this, he could allow himself to rush out a flak half track since, he doesn't immediately need the fuel and manpower spent, say, on medics instead. And that's rather, for example, this now medical supplies not requiring veterancy for them. It gives the Oberkommando more flexibility in what they sort of want to do right away for most players. Whereas many initially felt pressured just to having to go for the medics right away, which of course cost them a lot of resources. They now have options to sort of aim towards other things thanks to the medical supplies. Dave, though, here setting up. They're not always trying to maneuver. It's actually setting up. They're threatening the retreat path of the Volksbanditos as well there. Nice up there by Dave. Even as his rifle squad attacks from the front here. So, very nice handling there and cuts off the fuel. And meanwhile, the Luvnest making good progress on the west here. Dave's riflemen and the rest still pushing back the Storm Pioneers with an MD-34 there for Luvnest. So, certainly no immediate chances there of a flak after there. Go for taking heavy damage. And ultimately, in this case, though, Dave gives up the pursuit, decides he's got better things to do, finding Katusha in the centre. Rieson's holding up the house with the mortar providing ample fire support. Plenty of damage, but no actual kills. And MD-34 almost done there for Luvnest and the 2nd Panzer Division, also known as the Vienna Division, because it was, at least initially, sort of recruited from, well, the denizens of Vienna, or the citizenry. Fun fact there. Rieson's almost flying up by the Kugelwagen there, close to death. Storm Pioneers in the fire hit. Oh, he actually had a mine down there, wiping Dave to the echelons. Nice work there by Luvnest. Nice work. Certainly a bit of a loss there for Dave. MD-34 Fulton moving eastwards, going to probably try and hit towards down here again, this time with a machine gun in support, while he's still fighting for the west side, trying to keep Dave here from doing too much, but also push for the CoH point there. Dave has got a captain on the way there, so he just goes for the lieutenant himself. Of course, can keep the 50 cover there, though, sort of in theoretical ready there, in case he needs it. But he's going straight for the captain first. Also noting he's got quite a bit of munitions there, but there's nothing really being utilised for them. That's definitely something that could perhaps be a bit improved upon there with Dave. You could, you know, go for mines with heavy cavalry or armour. You go for like machine guns. You could go for BARs, grenades. I mean, there's quite a few options there for Dave. They're so far enough the captain. Good job there again by Luvnest, sandbagging here. In this case, it's also the way he's doing it. It prevents Dave, for example, just rushing the house here, for example, just to cover the area here. He then sort of has to get close to the Volksbanditos, but also take a longer path, which overall gives Luvnest more time, for example, to get in there if need be. So that's very nice there from Luvnest, and there you go. Nice MD-34 supported assault here on the fuel point in the east. Dave's lieutenant here, sadly not quite equipped to deal with that on his own. And there you go, Luvnest is going for the flak after the 251-17. In this case, a specific Luftwaffe field variation. The actual one, I think, served with the Hammond-Göring Falchion Panzer Division in Italy. Well, that was technically the Panzergun Division, but sort of there. The more common variants would not be quite that fancy looking, a bit more simplistic in design. Or, for example, for that matter, you know, be later versions upgraded with the flak drillings. Captain here pursuing the Kugelwagen, going for a bazooka there to light up that Kugelwagen. There go, gets a good hit, but not quite knocking it out here. Sandbags removed. That looks, I mentioned, by Dave or something else. All the way there, gone. Flak after almost done there for Luvnest and the 2nd Panzer Division. Ready to provide him with ample fire support for the front line. Also, of course, a bit buffed. There we go, rolling ahead there. Mittlerer Schützenpanzerwagen, also colloquially known as the Hanomag by the Allies, since it was the Hanomag company that made them. Fun fact. Nope, by the way, they did not make the light half, that was handled by another company known as D-Mag. Fortunately, again, laying down Sams. Again, overall, again, notice the way Luvnest is very specific in most cases about actually laying down sandbags. I mean, here in hostile territory, in this case, much closer to space, he doesn't seem to care, at least because he's not expecting to fight much for it. But again, otherwise, in many cases, he will be very specific in laying down sandbags and showing again he has overall better fighting chance. That is, again, something very well worth noting, and probably also something I should try and emulate more myself, to be honest. So, and very nice to see that there from Luvnest. Very nice. In the west, Kugelwagen also knocked up. They got Storm Pioneers moving up to flush out the captain. And back here we got Kednev. He's obviously preparing here for any vehicles there from Dave. He's probably worried about a Stuart light tank, though. Luvnest in this regard has been able to now much more sort of aggressively and also just consistently harass and deny Dave fuel. In that regard, Luvnest actually now got the fuel advantage, and he's got a flak half tag out there. In part, Dave going for both lieutenant and captain did not aid him. Though, of course, it gives him options for 50 calibers and anti-tank guns. So in that regard, I mean, Dave's got plenty of, you know, non-fuel requiring options that can allow him to deal with Luvnest infantry and vehicles. Flak after a bit exposed, should probably pull it a bit back there before, you know, takes some nasty enemy fire. Also note the 2cm flak gun there mounted on the back of the half-tech, but most commonly they've been just mounted on trucks, even cars. I mean, the sort of half-tech configuration there was a bit rarer. But still, you know, there are some. But overall, again, trucks and cars were overall much more commonly seen with the 2cm flak mounted on the back there, as a little fun side note. Lieutenant charging into the Fultz gun to DC, doing a bit of damage here. Overall, again, Dave very much in the back foot here. Again, Luvnest's aggressive name has gain, not name. There's not really much aggressive over Luvnest, I think. Might be wrong there, though, but yeah. In this case, though, Mark goes in a bit there with the flat calf track. Need to put it back, get it repaired, fixed up. I mean, losing the flat calf track now would be quite a loss there for Luvnest. In particular, since a well-handled flat calf track can actually do a lot. I've actually seen some players recently hit it with Veteran 5 and like 50 kills. That thing was a killer. And it's so remorseful now that, again, it just got the smoke no matter what for starters, plus a bit of few other changes. Does make it more likely to murder things. Sending grenade on Dave's mortar, pushing that a bit away, then has to retreat. MG for Horny Scout. Oh dear, he's going to lose it. He's going to lose it. Luvnest in this case is too slow, probably managing too many other things. And, oh no! Gets away with it. Oh, it got wiped. Got wiped. He can't move down the flank after support. He's going to try it nonetheless, though. I fear that's going to be a mistake there by Luvnest. That's going to be a mistake. Ah, scheiße. Got the anti-tank and moving up. They've got a kid for his spotting away, perhaps. There go quickly falling back. Spare punted quarters setting up around here. Might go for, well, might be setting up for the spare punted quarters. Mechanized working at this stage does not seem very likely there from Luvnest. And there we go. Need to pull back the Sturm Pioneers alongside the rest of his light vehicles to get them fixed up as swiftly as possible. And that way apply fresh pressure to Dave. Though even then, Luvnest once more, even as everything is sort of slightly buckling in the centre and in the left wing, he's hitting the right wing. And again, just consistently trying to deny Dave fuel. In this case, actually Dave going for armor company. I'm guessing this is likely due to, again, he wants to be prepared in case Luvnest gets too far ahead of him. He can just at least call in tank destroyer to deal with it. Of course, there's also other avenues here, assault and and of course artillery could also be handy. I mean, he could have used some of the other doctrines as well, you know. Half check could be neat. Light machine guns could have helped him also quite a bit, though he's now gone for BARs. And certainly heavy cavalry and what it offered could also be helpful, but in terms of the overall situation, armor company, I guess, does make more sense there for Dave if things go sour. But he's striking back here in the west. Fultz moving up there. Flank half tag, more or less good to go. In the east here, though, Fultz there being slowly overwhelmed. 50 caliber fire, Lieutenant flanking in there. Good work there by Dave. Nice extra to the assault there. The 50 caliber prevents the Fultz from actually shifting to react to the assault, and overall, this engagement will have to retreat because there's no way he can actually win this. That is overall, again, very nicely done there by Dave. In fact, he's moving up extra close there just to try and increase his chances for a wipe there against Luvnest Fultz Grenadiers. Anything going on the back of the base here for Dave? No. Nothing at all. Fultz there pushed back by the rifleman. Close to Veteran 3. Flag half checking up to the east. But there you go, 50 couple rounds up. No, he doesn't pop the armor piercing rounds. Oh. Gets a bit of extra damage in there. And the Lieutenant pulls back, at least denying the fuel pond there to Luvnest for a bit. Fourth kill there on the flat half track. Like Kedmith needs to get out of there before Dave steals it. I mean, liberates it. Liberates it. Okay, maybe they pull back, grab the western fuel point. Flat half track's going to need a few repairs as well. Closing in then, Veterans U1. Troops are healing, reinforcing. Luvnest could try and aim out some orbitals dart here. I mean, that certainly, I think, helped versus some all of Dave's infantry at the moment. A few good start orbitals dart. A doctrine, I mean, could also help spare cuts with infantry Sturmgewehrs. Firestorm with Colossus could also be quite good now. Flamheads, screen theory also help support versus some of Dave's units. I mean, there's a few options and fortifications, S-mines, bunkers, howitzers, Pack 43s, trenches. I mean, no one's going to use the flat emplacement, of course, that one's still not been fixed. And some of the other things should be utilised. Fultz moving up, there's a rifleman and sending a grenade around here will be, I think, quite effective there for Luvnest. Flak after coming down, we got the MD-34 now secured here by Dave. Anti-tank there being rapid, we got the 50 caliber covering that one as well. Nice setup there by Dave, by the way. That actually prevents here Luvnest from just rushing and clearing out his anti-tank gun. So that is actually a very nice setup. In this case, the incendiary grenade helps a bit, but he can't rush in his flak half attack to do anything here. And now there's got 2 machine guns on the Fultz Grenadiers. That is a quick retreat there from Luvnest. Opposite are almost down there for Luvnest and the 2nd Panzer Division. Sturm Pioneers could consider some mines, I think, around here. Or here, they're very likely to hit infantry and certainly, you know, cause a bit of extra damage. Big push here. Dave is not going to try and push into here, but he's going to push up here, clear up the area here, maybe sort of try and flank behind Luvnest, you know, hit the point here. This also, by the way, got a fuel cache up there. Good work by Dave. That'll certainly provide him with extra resources longer term. Almost got the flak half track there, but looks like it gets away there. Very lucky for Luvnest. In fact, the shot almost got it, but the flak half track survives. Fultz there fighting, but suppressed. And push up. Here we got the Orbital going in there. Light machine gun almost done. Cap moving up as well there. Oh dear, out in there. I've never seen the Orbital done. More sort of retreats. And there you go. Light machine gun up. Captain point blank over the G34 tearing into them. Quite a lot of damage being done in a matter of seconds. Captain should be very careful with that. Very careful. Rather than finding where the false grenadiers. Close up to 3. And Orbital continues to push up. Here pushing back the Captain there. Closing in direction to 1. Almost got the rifleman there. Almost, but not quite. And the flat half track still need repairs. Dave, is he taking up, or what is Dave doing here? He's actually, oh, there we go, something's happening. He's in fact taking up this, so while it does still seem like a safety net, it seems like he's not going to try and rely on it like a crutch. It's just basically as a safety net in case things go off, in which case again, he can rely on M10s and bulldozer jumps to maybe rectify the situation, but otherwise, Dave's plan is to rely on sort of tech instead of just doctrine there, so that's actually nice to see. That's nice to see. That does mean his doctoral choice is certainly in some ways a bit more weaker since it's overall not being flexed very much. Well, there's nothing there from Luvnest in terms of doctrine. In that regard, he seems perhaps a bit more expectant, trying to figure out what Dave is planning before he sort of goes for doctrinal choice himself. Obviously, they're doing what they can. Taking mortar there, their cover is quickly, in fact, and evaporating. And go retreat there from Luvnest Stout Obersoldaten. Black after they're being covered by the creeping Raketen there for Volksgruppe moving up and up here. Nothing further going on. Volksgruppe pushing in there, flanking the anti-tank gun, 50 cover there spotted. Moving up the centre, Captain advancing for America. And Luvnest goes for a piece of army. It's going to be a Panzer IV. Will consider the circumstance again, the way to actually control the fuel against Dave. It's actually not a bad choice. I mean, had Luvnest not had such good fuel control, a Panzer IV at this timing would be, I think, not very good. But the overall situation, I think a Panzer IV is actually a good choice there for Luvnest. So not a bad one. I mean, he could have gone for the Panther. That would certainly establish some more dominance. But when they have too much rest infantry against the Panzer IV, does allow him to pressure Dave's infantry better. So again, pretty good choice. I mean, unless Dave, of course, just hits him with the M10s, in which case, again, the Panther could be great. But again, even then, Dave doesn't have a lot of fuel to actually make it work long term. At the moment, though, of course, now with the fuel cache, I mean, he should be able to catch up reasonably fast. But even then, the Panzer IV should not be hopelessly outnumbered there by Dave's tank destroyers if it happens. Black after coming right flank, we got the anti-tank, so you got the rifle, we got the anti-tank gun. Captain, well, Captain actually not there. Brutal fought for some reason. Captain here's the west, but there you go, that's the Panzer IV shots bouncing. Captain taking losses there from the Panzer IV, almost wiped, in fact, already. Black half attack coming back for repairs. Forces there, fighting on as the opposite retreat. Incendiary grenades going off here. Panzer IV trying to flank, but there you go, still fighting against the Captain. Almost got him, and he gets away. Close but no cigar. Mortar flying down, Infantry 4 coming up, preventing there. Luvnest. I'm not entirely sure he's trying to rush forward, so I'm guessing he's trying to silence maybe the mortar and the anti-tank gun, but it didn't work out there. Raketen is still creeping about here. He's just using it to spy on Dave more than anything. Partly because there's nothing for it to shoot at. Ja, mein name is Werfer. Raketenwerfer. No, it's not Dieter. It's Dieter Schultz Klein. So shut up, or I'll slap you. And just watch out for the armies.
Heavy fortification now available. Pioneers standing by.
Jackson for Dave, here there's the Panzer IV. Interesting choice there from Dave. I think it's shown to be sort of more of the choice here for Dave, but no, he goes for the Jackson. I mean, he'll certainly have a better chance of penetrating the Panzer IV's armour, but rate of fire-wise, the Panzer IV might actually have a chance if we get close. But then again, it's going to be difficult with all the forces Dave has on the field for Luvnest to close in on the Jackson. So, not a bad choice there, I think, for Dave. Not a bad choice, unless he decides he wants to play it like a Sherman, in which case, it's going to be a bad choice. Bit of anti-aircraft fire there against the recon pass there. Good use of doctrinal abilities, or non-doctrinal abilities actually there by Dave. Anti-tank and then taking fire from the Panzer IV. Shot though bounces. He's even using here the Maui take aim. Didn't use the armor piercing rounds, but still, nice use of the ability there. Jack's moving in. And the east movement going on. Both players now sort of being a bit more cautious around each other. Neither wants to make the big move before the other one. Or maybe, take damage, in which case the other one could surge forward and clear them out. So both players are being a bit cautious, but there you go. It looks like Dave's making some of the first moves, while Luvnest also making some lighter moves in the west here. Orbisland out in the open there with no cover. Not a good engagement there for Luvnest at all. At least not for Zorbasoldaten. Had they had cover here, for some had, you know, Luvnest repairs from sandbags at the time, they probably could have beaten, at least caused quite a bit of grief for the Rifleman Lieutenant, but without cover, that was a much more one-sided fight there, since Luvnest just had David Roy infantry firepower. But there you go, Panther moving in, pinning up machine gun, main gun, and to tank on the shoots, bounces again. Second shot though penetrates there through the sidearm. We got the Jackson moving in. Here in the west, Fox just standing about there, and we got the flak half track coming into opening up the rifle. Need to be careful that the anti-tank is nearby. Also half 8 of it too, not bad there for Luvnest. Troops seeing reinforcing. Panzer Force going to repairs.
Send your orders.
Frag grenades now available for action.
We got grenades for Dave. Panzer Force needs to get out of there before that one is knocked out. Already exposed a lot. They got a shot bouncing. Dave apparently not willing to use his armor piercing, discarding sapper rounds on the Panzer IV here. He apparently feels like it's not worth it. Nothing further going on there. Again, sort of quiet, smaller movements here. No one sort of really going all in, making any sort of big, aggressive, rapid movements. Flag capture now coming on the west. He could then dispatch the Volksgunners elsewhere, I guess. Captain sneaking in the east again. All beside the Volksgunners. And again, out in the open, there's just not much for them to do again. But the opponent has, you know, an MG-34, which they stole from the Germans. Again, also, apparently, also good to note, again, there's a lot of mines down there from Luvnest overall. There you go. Schwab Panzer Corps taking fire. In this case, though, he shouldn't attack head on, but he's trying to do is actually, you know, try and launch his assault from here or here, and that way you're trying to flank Dave's force. In this case, though, he ends up using the Panzer Force bait, just forcing Dave to change tack. Oh, damn its engine. Not looking good there. Again, needs to pull a flank assault or something here to clear up the position. Problem is, though, Dave's got plenty of machine guns to cover, thanks just for starters. Then again, I mean, he does have a ton of ammunition. He does have zeroing artillery. He could try and push in undercover that way, forcing Dave back. But Dave is definitely looking kind of strong. He's definitely looking kind of strong.
Armor here. Send your orders.
And whoa, we got a howitzer from Luvnest. We got a howitzer. I liked his Feldhaubitz. Interesting. Normally you don't see right field howitzers from Oberkommando West players that go for fortification, but in this case he's using it, probably trying to break up Dave's strong put in around the centre. That's actually a pretty good choice, I think, there by Luvnest. That could definitely work out there. But that's definitely not what you'd normally see at all. Most Oberkommandos players at this point need to go for a pack 33 if they felt like it, but howitzers a lot less common. We got a bit of skirmishing in the west. I mean, that could definitely support an attack, and again, help to clear out some of the more nasty support weapons Dave might have here. But all of a sudden, finding on there, half 8 vets in the field, really. Half 8 vets in the fleet. Fire going on there, all of a sudden being almost wiped out there. Quick retreat, and howitzers almost down there. Almost. Moments away. There we go. Ready to fire. And of course, the magic question is going to be where will you fire? Taking hits from Jackson Panzer IV, but too far ahead. Either it's due to the accuracy or it's because he's actually expecting the opponent's support weapons to be in, which case he's actually wasting the barrage. Panzer IV down to less than half health, not good. Starting to look like. There we go, it's actually now using searing artillery. So he's calling in a ton of artillery here on Dave. A ton of it. Causing David to fall back from his otherwise dominant position in the centre because, I mean, he doesn't want to lose a lot of things here to artillery. I mean, that's definitely one way of clearing up the Americans. It's definitely one way of clearing up the Americans. He's also pretty casual about this. He's just repairing his Jackson like moments not far away from the artillery zone there, not really caring. Troops are suppressed by the MD formations opening up there, all of a sudden suppressed again. But there you go, we got artillery fire raining down there. Quick hit, I think, from the steering artillery. Where's that from? Oh, that was a bit out of nowhere. Not entirely sure what shot fired that, but the house is on the way to fire again. Big push here from David to try to retake the centre and to tank in here, halfway to Vets in the fleet. Possibly Hickling flanking up the MD-34. Good work. They can take it back there for Germany. You could also find a two strike here with the howitzers. You should do that actually. You should fire right about here. We got a Sherman out here as well for Dave. Will he fire it? Will he fire it again? Oh, never mind. You can see Luvnest always, or Dave's always shifting back here, but he's firing on this. Will he this time actually hit something with his house? Will be another sort of dark barrage. Almost there, almost. Ah, too late again. Too late again for Luvnest.
Supply half track is in action. Standing by.
Luvnest going for the Mechanized Regiment. I'm saying up for the King Tide Course, just set up for repairing his stuff. It's also still got the flak half track, though. It's certainly not seen a lot of action here by now. It's rather been a bit forgotten here. Partly because, again, all the fighting centered around the centre, and the flank half track has not been much rate usage there. And he's just been using it to cover his left flank. There's any harassment there from Dave, and Dave still hasn't had harassed at all. He's just tried to push for the Spear Puncher's quarters and knock that one out. And we got the Jackson westwards. Panther 4 moving here towards the centre. Gets a good hit on the Sherman. Almost 52 in fact on the Panther 4. Not bad, not bad at all. Jackson straight for the flak half track. That needs to fall back. That needs to fall back. Push up east here, but once more suppressed. In this case, though, by a fighting position, Dave actually managed to push up against Luvnest. Basically defend the victory point there. Good work by Dave. Good work. Meanwhile, set up machine guns to guard something. We can set up a fighting position to guard something. German ending up with the damage engine there. We've got a big push into the east now. Might flush away some of Luvnest's force. We can threaten to flank up around here. In the west, though, Panther 4 there pushing back. Dave's infantry. The captain, though, still stands strong. Jackson getting off a good hit there against the Panther 4. We got the flak half track nearby. Up to cover, but. Captain there taking 5. Cap, in fact, being absolutely suppressed here up close. Might get pinned soon enough. And there you go. Just pushed away. Mortally firing this time. Gets the anti-tank gun. Might even wreck it entirely. Might annihilate it. Might crash it. Puts this thing down. We got 3 kills, and that's about it for the howitzer. Still, Dave is once more back in control of the centre, though without the anti-tank gun, it might be less of a strong grip. Not one he can actually maintain for long. Now, of course, he's got eventually 3 50 caliber machine guns. It's not like he's too poorly off either.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points. Hit with the CoH2!
Got the Jacks moving up for the west here. Got the Panther moving down. Veteran 2. Flak half track is just in the west as always. And there you go. Jackson flanks the Panther 4. Gets a good hit there. Another Jackson for Dave. He's clearly worried about Luvnest bringing up any kind of heavy armor against him. He's really worried about it.
We're losing a capture point.
Oh, I don't think he'd be doing that. Luvnest is not going to be able to go for a King Tiger. Could go for a Panther, for example. That would be a half-back choice. But Popcat wise, there's a bit off and more there for a King Tiger. Needs to lose some more units.
Tank destroyer is ready.
And there you go. We got a grenade against that kid in there for Anne. Oh dear. Almost got it. Sherman's flying. Flak half tank blasting away at the troops there. Kid trying to go 8 Panther 4 down to half health here. Flak half tank needs to fall back there. Go gains 22 minutes to pop smoke. Get out. Get out. A kid in there for wiped. Pop smoke. Jorgens, the smoke grenades. Ah, scheiße. This thing's up was mein breakfast. Orbital there pushed back by the rifleman. Flak half tank makes away there. Kupferwagen is actually not doing a lot there. He's basically using it as a spot and then using it for detection to scout ahead. Just moving up the west side there, halfway to Veteran 3. Certainly rather match fight between. There we go, grenade on the orbital darden and not quite there, white, but close, Kupferwagen coming fire there for the orbital darden as much as they can. And that little wagon. And there you go, double Jackson coming west. They're going for the kid for here. Luvnest still got plenty of fuel here. They might actually still might be too far off of the King Tiger and Panther. Might be again the better choice here. Well handled, it could do a lot of damage, supported by the Panther 4. But of course you can also go for the Yak Panther here. One thing you should be careful about right now is getting the Panther 4 too close to the Jacksons without any notable anti-tank support. Because that thing's going to be shot to bits in a matter of moments there by the double Jacksons and the Sherman. There's a lot of anti-tank firepower there that Dave's got available to him. Smokescreen there against the MG34.
The capture point is being overrun.
It doesn't quite seem to be able to sort of take advantage of it. Get a grenade there. Very far throw away from rifling. Again, part thanks to that button, of course, also just the veteran bonus. Flank half text is up. Can't see through the smoke. Then we got another smoke screen here. A lot of smoke going down from Dave now, pushing the point. And we got hard to fire here from Luvnest. He's tried to silence his opponent's machine gun, but there you go. Just a quick sprint, and it's away. Veterans one for the Sherman. Always on repulse from the western fuel point. I think Luvnest is aiming for the King Tiger. It's certainly looking more and more like it to an extent. Looking more and more like it. There's being suppressed there, but it's punch goal. There you go. Panther 4 takes a hit there from the Jackson. And he's going for the Yak Panzer. Not even a Panther, but a Yak Panzer here. He's probably just trying to rely more on the rate of fire and the range to be able to duel with the Jacksons more reliably, whereas the Panther does have to get within the effective range of the duel. But the Panther, on the other hand, has a bit more utility in terms of flanking and dealing with infantry. We'll have to see how this works out there for Luvnest, but either way, he's got the Yak Panzer on the way. They're forced to push back here with the Sherman. He's also got enough resource for another Searing Artillery, though I'm not sure he would gain much from it now. Fortunately here, holded by a large swath of infantry there from Dave in the east and the west. Dave also advances here, also there from Luvnest, fighting as much as they can. Yak Panzer almost done. A lot of smoke going down there all over the place from Dave, which actually utilises Doctrine with a grenade there against the Rifleman. I mean, Luvnest could also consider a pack for the feeder to help deal with his opponent's armour. There you go. Need to pull back the flat half track before that gets turned into a flat half track. Got the Jackson coming in there. And in the west, German advance well and getting the orbital done. We got the Yak Panzer ready to here for Luvnest, and the second Panzer is shown with its high velocity, 75 mm gun, same as on the Panther, though with a slight modification. That is, it had no muzzle brake because the gun was too low on the ground, so if they actually fight with a muzzle brake on it, kick away so much dust and parts couldn't see. But it would also pretty much signal to the opponent or the enemies where they were, which is generally not what you want to do. So a common field modification was to just remove the muzzle brake of the gun of the Yak Panzer.
The enemy is overrunning
Out to firing again. Dave with a forward position there. And Dave, quick response here, we're getting away, though in this case it's not quite working out. It takes a minor kill. Flag after front center. There you go, straight hit from Jackson to pull away. Smoke popped. Yak Panzer supporting, force was suppressed. Jackson's shown on the west side. There you go, Yak Panzer open the Jackson. Good hit, but the Jackson responds with violence.
Enemies are swarming one of our emplacements.
Continue to the fight here against Dave positions here, but this time not hitting so much. Foot's moving ahead. Yak Panzer tries to covering fire that can't match. The flank half track needs repairs. And we got to the support. We got Searing Artillery in here on Dave's position, forcing a full retreat. He could actually get the fuel cache then as well. If Luvnest goes in aggressively enough, but that rather contains a bit there. So nice push there by Luvnest, nice push to an extent. Could have a bit more flanking power, I think, behind it. Need to cover the Yak Panzer. He also, I think, should consider some repair pioneers if he hadn't already gone for it. Then, in fact, he has. Has collapsed. Fuel cache still standing. And there you go, taking hits from the Yak Panzer. Now Veterans who won. Now Veterans who won. Panther 4 close to 53, moving to knock out the fighting position. Good work there by Luvnest. Work. You could move the Yak Panzer to deal with the fuel cache and then take the cutoff point. And we got another Sherman there for Dave. So it's up to 2 Shermans, 2 Jacksons. Quite an armoured force there. Again, he's not really utilised his doctrine. So, I mean, to an extent, it does feel like a poor choice at the moment here for Dave. I mean, he's just not using it. Compared to, I mean, Luvnest made some use of his doctrine, though not huge use of it. At least they're forced to lay down some S-punch here and there. These orbitals just need to retreat. But there you go, got the fighting position. Panther 4. Oh, they're getting flanked by the Jackson. Need to blitz. And he loses the Kubelwagen. Also, S-punch understand victory point. That's good. But blitz. Oh, he can't. He doesn't have the munitions. There you go, now he does, but it's too late there. Sherman Jackson combo. Knocked out his Panther 4 there. Luvnest probably should have had a bit more support there covering it. But by now, it is too late. Could probably like to go for a King Tiger now. He should have the population. He's got the fuel, he just needs a bit of manpower. He can call in a King Tiger, the Königstiger, to challenge Luvnest that way, or Dave that way. And there you go. Telephone to the base, getting a unit wipe that looks like the major bit of dust. Almost got the ambulance too. That's a much better barrage there, I think, for Luvnest. 12 kills, Veteran G2. Getting out some good damage there versus Dave and the 5th Infantry. Got some very good damage in there. Getting very close to the King Tiger. In this case, again, it wouldn't be a too bad choice. They're just waiting a bit there to get the manpower for it. And the King Tiger support by the Yak Panzer should have a chance. Then again, there's an awful lot of Jacksons, so it should be a bit tricky. On the other hand, if I just go for, say, I don't know, now the Yak Panzer, maybe a Panther, some other combination with those two, with some other elements, you could possibly get the Jacksons. But the Jacksons, I think, a bit of a problem there for Luvnest armour. Particularly the more veteran of the two Jacksons. That is, Veteran V3. Smoke screen down again. They're making very good use of smoke screens there. And there you go, big push into the west. Sherman Jackson is striking, pushing back the Stone Pioneers. Yak Panzer shoots, misses. Not too good there for Luvnest. Yak Panzer. Not too good. Still Luvnest got most of the map, but victory points wise he's actually behind Dave. Again, Dave control the centre there has really helped Luvnest, and his finding eastern flank hasn't done much push further either. There you go. Need to pull back the flag half take. Close to Veteran 3 actually. Yak Panzer coming about. Shine increasing, looks like Luvnest going for it. I mean, he's flooding a lot of fuel there. He's almost got the manpower. Sherman moving up, engaging the full. Going to do this there. Up close and ugly. Hiding the Yak Panzer, almost unsuppressed. They're very, very, very close to Veteran 5. Very close. There you go. Jackson's rushing it. Jackson's rushing it. Oh dear. Not enough firepower, there we go. Veteran 2 gets knocked out there. The Shoots have no help versus the Jackson's 90mm guns. Quite lost, and he actually. Oh dear, never mind, he's never going to get a King Tiger now. He went for another Yak Panzer. An interesting choice there for Luvnest. Then again, the King Tiger, I don't think it helped much there again without any support. So it actually makes sense he's not going to bother with the King Tiger now, because the King Tiger would just be torn to bits by the, well, very, very elite tank destroyer crews that Dave's not got under his command. So it's going to need more tank destroyers there, possibly two of his own, maybe a Pack 43, something else that can sort of knock out the Jacksons pretty swiftly. Another option would be going for a bunch of Sturm Pioneers with Panther ships, maybe. Better movement here in the east. Sherman, they're holding up the German infantry quite nicely. Yak Panzer almost done there. We got Orbison fighting in the centre, taking fire from the Sherman. Now Veteran 2 forcefully suppressed here by a. I'm not entirely sure what is suppressing them. There you go, Yak Panzer number 2 there for Luvnest, for the fatherland. And these forces just need to get out there before they annihilate it. The only, by the way, it's actually a bit surprising he still has his flak half track. Then again, it hasn't been too much either. Yak Panzer shoots the advancing Americans, goes straight for the spare Panzer quarters. Actually firing here. Oh, directly on the mortar. Smoke from there against the Yak Panzer. Flak half track taking hits. They're taking a lot of hits there. Veteran feeling the howitzer. Flak half track goes down. Ton of smoke there from Dave as he advances, pretty much obscuring Luvnest line of sight, preventing him from doing any sort of effective defense against the armor using his Yak Panzer. Very nice work there by Dave, and he goes in with the Yak Panzer, goes for the Jackson, goes for the Jackson, still pretty risky there. Jackson misses, Yak Panzer misses. Spare Panzer quarters down, that further limits what Luvnest keeps bringing up. Now Yak is forced to go for a King Tiger, but now because he can't get anything else without rebuilding that. So that places Luvnest in a very dangerous situation in a sense. I mean, it's either that or the Pack 43. S-Mines and the Eastern Victory Points as Luvnest forcefully try to cure it. Sherman rolling in like he doesn't have a care in the world. Creeping hit with the Yak Panzer. Clearing out the S-Mines using the Sherman, and we got the second Sherman in to support the first one there. Good work, good work. First round, the centre Yak Panzer going for some hits in the Jacksons, but taking a lot of return fire from them, which will quickly force Luvnest to pull it back. But he does have the mechanised raiding up, so we just pull it back there for some easy repairs. Veteran 5 Orbison still standing about here for Luvnest. Can't be replaced now, at least not easily at all. You could consider some booby traps in there, but does not seem to be concerned with that at all. Does not seem to be concerned with that at all. Still far around the centre there from the howitzer. Going in there, Yak Panzer covering. More like Kednev, I think, at this point, but also we've got choice here. Veterans on the Yak Panzer Shem going in here. Going for the howitzer, Good hit from the Yak Panzer. Halfway to shoot. Jackson shoots up. Close to the King Tiger, very close here. He's reinforcing, he shouldn't be reinforcing now. Just ahead for the King Tiger. Howitzer firing at point blank right here, but it's going to get knocked out. I think Yak Panzer trying to shoot through the hedgerows, trying to catch the Jacksons that way. Pretty high stakes game, and there you go. Got a hit on the Jackson, forcing Dave to pull back with his tank destroyers. Another hit there, Vetchney too now. Almost got the Sherman, then we can see Davis falling back, and here in the east, 50 cal now coming the victory point. No fresh fighting position there for Dave. In the west, the MD-34 pushing the Sherman back further. Yak Panzer needing some very, very expedite repairs so we can get it back in the fight there. The more veteran get for that, the better. He's closing in there, be able to call him the King Tiger now. He's very close there, very close. But not quite, and there you go again. Smoke screen from Dave Sherman. He's making very good use of the smoke ability there. Another, I think, underutilized ability by most American players, but Dave goes for it, and Dave uses it beautifully. Sherman, more there for Dave. He just keeps calling them in as well. Luvnest now super close to the King Tiger, the Königstiger. And we got Vetchney for the howitzer now. Vetchney hopes on there, need to retreat faster. Yak Panzer supporting as best as he can, which is not great. Oh, taking loss there. Yak Panzer almost down. Good hit there, good hit. Oh, miss. Main gun destroyed though, and we got the Königstiger out there for Luvnest. Königstiger for the fatherland. Of course, it's up against some highly veteran tank destroyer cruisers. It's going to be quite a challenge here. Fulton taking fire there. Sherman's moving ahead. There you go. King Tiger going to meet them all head on. With the Jack supporting there. Need to fix up the Yak Panzer fast. There you go. Taking a great hit on the Sherman. We got M10 out here for Dave in response to the King Tiger. Apparently that warrants a response here in that form. Almost got the Sherman not fast enough to get out of the Jackson base and block his retreat path, and there we go. Almost got the Sherman, but the King Tiger apparently missed. In the east, we got the Sherman moving into the base. They're going to go for the Yak Panzer. A daring assault here by Dave, straight into Luvnest base, into the den of the King Tiger. King Tiger tries to meet it. He needs to Panzer fast. If he doesn't anything within immediate range, he can do it. He's almost got the Sherman there. Yak Panzer. So M10 rushes in now. Got the Yak Panzer. And the Sherman is too fast if the King Tiger's trying to keep up with it than the actual war would have, because the King Tiger in the actual war had a pretty high rate of fire. Oh, not rate of fire, transportation and the turret. But there you go, the Sherman is taking very, very far out escape route. He's actually getting away with that. He'd actually successfully attacked into Luvnest base and took a full route through it. Right past the King Tiger. That is goddamn impressive there. Huge loss for Luvnest though. Now it's just down to the King Tiger. But no tank destroyers report for it. And again, his opponent's got plenty of tank destroyers. It's really good ability use there by Dave, and overall just good use of his armour. Out to recruit. Looking at that, the opposite down, taking fire from the Sherman. Veteran free now. King Tiger moving down. We got the M10 not ready now, obviously. Oh, almost got there with the howitzer. Sherman takes it from the King Tiger. Close to Veteran to 1. Jackson fires. Almost 53 on that one. Fixing up the M10 there. Luvnest under a lot of pressure. Luvnest under a lot of pressure from Dave. We're certainly not letting up. Got the Jacksons and Timberland in the King Titan hits. There we go. Good hit. Veterans 1 now. Jackson fires, so none of them penetrating easily. Probably would help with use the HVAP rounds there for increased penetration and damage. At this point, Luvnest are going to have to go for a lot. Kednev going to have to go for Pack 43, I think, to have the best chance versus all of those Jacksons. Because on its own, the King Tiger, I think, is going to have to rely a lot then just catching the King Tigers, and Dave just not planning using them very well, which I think at this point is a bit unrealistic. You got the King Tiger sitting out again. More re-essence there for Dave, so I imagine he might help with the repairs, but also just sees territory. Orbs on there managing a good flank on the right side, but we got Jackson's trying to counter that, I guess, but there you go. Sherman to step moving in, realising those have the means to deal with the orbital dive more efficiently. There goes Sherman strikes like greased lightning, and there go half the orbital dive squad gone in the blink of an eye. Finding those insect grenades going off, King Tiger needs to support a bit more. Misses. Archer setting up there. We got Foster falling a bit back. We got the Sherms running in here. He's going to plan another base assault, or what is going through the mind of Dave here. We got the howitzer firing. Oh, half decent hit, I guess.
Sherman ready to go.
Got the pack for the free going up there for Luvnest. Bit far behind, but I guess that's alright enough for him. Got a hit there with the house, I think. At least it sounded like it. Sherman ring out. He's got 3 Shermans, 2 Jacksons, and then 10. Pack for the free halfway down there. A lot of our movement here. Obliterating the Fultz Grenadiers. He's going to spot the pack for the free before it's ready. He's going to spot it. He could try and rush it with a lot of things here. Instead, he could also just call in artillery directly on it with a 240mm Howitzer barrage. And he had more steel pioneers. He could have rushed it, but he didn't. And there we go, almost 5 out of the steel pioneers, but there you go, good to go, good to go. Not enough time to sit up there. Gets a hit down the M10, knocks it out, knocks it out. King Tiger advancing through, there we go. Oh, miss. Jackson flanking in a big all-in assault there from Dave. He wants to kill the King Tiger, not spotted the pink pack for the fleet, but he's almost got the King Tiger. They try lone help, there we go, it's almost got it, there we go. And the howitzer takes out the pack 43 of the 240mm howitzer. Regular howitzer on the field is pretty much doomed as well. And with that, Luvnest surrenders, destroyed here by the fist of Dave, and some very excellent armor handling there. Base assaults, movements, flanks, harassment, smoke screens. I mean, overall, this match had a lot there going on between these two players. Luvnest, so he's also pretty good there, but Dave sort of slowly but surely turned around there. Luvnest strategically sort of starting to deal with Dave there again. His really nasty use of the Jacksons, which really locked down a lot of Luvnest's armor choices. It certainly felt like, and Luvnest sort of struggled to sort of come back from that, and they just sort of slowly but surely allowed Dave sort of creep in on victory. So quite a nasty fight there. Luvnest could maybe benefit from some more orbital Luvnest of trying some more daring flanks himself there against Dave in the early game. Ultimately, though, it didn't work out quite like that, and Dave prevailed. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. Hope you learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, tell your friends, share it with everyone. This is Imperial Lane signing off, and now I got to let my cat in because I'm pretty sure it hates me now. Anyways, see you all and cheers.